Hello, May 24 students. So it's time now for audit paper, and I am here as always to support you throughout this journey. First things first, I've unlocked all my fast track lectures again for CA Final Hindi and English both separately on my mobile app, and again I've unlocked it for a very limited time, that is for these 3 to 4 days of exam days. So please take the benefit of that. But if you don't have time for fast track and you want to do it in a extremely short videos and notes and stuff with a very clear plan, all right, then don't worry, just go through this entire video and I'm giving you every single minute thing that you need for audit. All right, every single weapon will be given to you and then you can go to the war. Don't worry about it. This video will be in simple English so that my students from North India, South India, everyone is able to understand. All right, now a few notes I've given over here, that is just for you to read. You can just go through that. However, the planner is over here. Acha, before I go ahead with the planner, now there are two categories of students. Students who are giving only group 1 or maybe having group 2 exempt or something like that. So for them audit is the last war zone, all right, that they are supposed to clear. And there are students who are giving both the groups. Now for students who are giving both the groups, obviously would want to spend some time for DT, IDT upcoming sessions also, upcoming papers also. So if you are giving both the group, then today's date, that is 4th May, and few hours tomorrow morning, all right, you can give it for your DT paper. If you give too much of time to that DT, IDT as of now, anyways, in between there will be audits, so you won't be able to maintain larger links over there. So few hours today and few hours tomorrow is enough. All right, however, in this planner I am giving you the planner as if you are doing it from today. But don't worry, for the students who are giving time to DT, IDT and stuff, all right, then in that case I've in between in this planner I've given some time for revision. All right, to cover up buffer time I've given, some revision time I've given. For aapke liye, that particular time will get eliminated for the students who are preparing other subjects today and for few hours tomorrow. Okay, otherwise you can easily follow this planner. Also on the day of holidays I've counted 13 hours. Now for the students who are preparing other subjects today, all right, it is possible that they may go for 15 hours or so when they start preparing audit subject, and accordingly you may be in a position to recover. All right, so I've considered that. Don't worry about it, because I will have students from all the categories who will be looking at this particular video. All right, so today 4th May, I expect you to finish the SA 700 to 720, that is the audit report part. No, I'm not talking about the Companies Act provisions given in audit report chapter, all right, and Caro. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about the standards SA 700 to SA 720 and SA 570. If you see, I've given revision lecture links over here. If you click those links, you will go to the revision lectures. When it comes to revision lecture links, all right, many of the lectures were shot recently by me, and few lectures links I've given from the old course, because obviously for the entire syllabus it is not possible to shoot revision lectures in one single attempt itself. Although in these days also I'm going to try for more and more revision lectures, all right, to complete even the pending chapters as far as possible. All right, I'm going to try my level best. I'm sitting 18 hours for you, so don't worry about it. Okay, now I've given the topic reference. I've also given the important points that you're supposed to cover. All right, so I am not repeating every single word that I have given over here. It is very much self-explanatory. Just for the students who are my in-house students, wherever I have given module question references and past attempt question references, you may just refer the TAA question bank if you had taken the new course question bank. All right, otherwise it is better that you go through the module questions, and if you have some compiler of past attempt questions, then you can go through that also wherever I have given past attempt. Otherwise, if I have given only module questions, then you may go through only the module questions. All right, okay. So please ensure that you are doing this properly. It's extremely critical, especially 700 to 706 and SA 570. All right, it is going to be asked in your application based questions, and also it is one of their favorite for MCQs. Okay, then the next day, that is 5th May, I have counted around 13-14 hours. All right, not 13 hours or 13 and a half hours I've counted over there. Okay, so you will start with audit of PSU, and PSU I have just recently uploaded a revision lecture, and you can see the revision lecture over here. Okay, Then uske baad you will get this 90-minute slots for audit report chapter. You have this section 143 subsection 1 subsection 3 subsection 12 of Companies Act. You also have this resignation by auditor in case of listed entity, the SEBI circular 18th October 2019. These small things you have in audit report chapter. I'm not talking about Caro, I'm talking about these many things. All right, so you can give 90 minutes to this and ensure that you do it properly, because it is always here and there in some application based question, MCQ questions, it is always there. I'm not asking you to go through the questions of this particular part. All right, at least the content you can go through, and if you need my help for that content, I've unlocked fast track videos. You may be having my access, already access to my videos, or I have done it in a very fast manner in inter-CA revision video, these sections. All right, and I've given a link of that. Okay, after that on 5th May 90 minutes you are going to give essay 500 series, but simple essays like 505, 580, 501, 510. All right, you will do that. And again, if you just go through the revision lecture charts, it is more than enough. For TA now students, they can go through the charts and the notes which I have given. No need to do line by line from bare essay. Even if you have such books, don't do that. All right, module questions are interesting questions in these standards. You will see this in chapter 5 and chapter 6 of the module. Again, TA students have it in their question bank, and if from whichever professor you have studied, if you have it in the question bank, then no need to go through the module questions again. All right, and the revision lecture links are over here. Now again you will continue with 500 series. 540 is a little difficult essay. All right, but for 540 I just shot new revision lecture also. You can go through that revision lecture links. You will find it in my Telegram channel. Just keep on typing the essay numbers and you will keep on finding it. All right, 550 and 560 I have an old revision video which is more than enough. All right, okay. But yes, 540 is little difficult. Try to at least cover the part of the revision lecture, and 560 is very highly scoring. Okay, now but from these essays, let me tell you that as per the ICI module, they are expecting that they are going to give you some application based questions only. They are not going to give you plain theory questions from these essays. So it is more about conceptual clarity rather than by highlighting every single line of the essay. Okay, then you will do chapter 2 essays. Now these are chapter 2 essays for students who don't do chapter wise and do essay wise. All right, so these are the essay numbers which I have given. Revision lecture notes or in-house, for my in-house students, the notes which I have given will be more than enough for these essays. Module questions will be more than enough. All right, okay, and I have given the revision lecture links over here. All right, then you are going to do chapter 3 essays, and these are the chapter 3 essays over here. 600 series is extremely sensitive, especially this 600 and 610. All right, 610 being the most sensitive out of this lot. Okay, and again you will see the revision lecture links over here. All right, then I have given some buffer time, okay, to cover up if you are running late, because these are little aggressive targets. So you have given the buffer time if you are running little late. Okay, but what is important कि जब आप 600 and 610 करो, when you do 600 and 610, all right, it is important that immediately back to back, I mean after completing these essays, you are finishing off audit of CFS and internal audit, because 600 ka questions you will see in audit of CFS, and internal audit you will see the questions connected with SA 610. And for both of them I have shot best revision lectures, written the notes, shared it with the students. You can go through the Telegram channel and you will find it. I've just uploaded recently when you were going for your FM paper. All right, okay, so the links are over here. Okay, if at all 1 or 2 links are wrong, I've ensured that all the links are correct, but if at all there is such clerical error, please write it in the comment box. I'll give you the right link. All right, okay, then 6th May onwards you have your 150 minutes. First 150 minutes you will keep on revising. Again, I've counted around 13 hours availability over here. All right, so you'll keep on revising and you will revise these standards only. Just revise the pointers content, that's it. Do not try to go into lots of details over here. All right, stay confident. Now normally in a 1.5 day revision plan I give only 2.5 hours to professional ethics, but obviously when you have so many days, it is important that a chapter for which institute says that the weightage can be 17 to 20%. All right, for professional ethics, although May 23, November 23 students may not agree, but in the new syllabus weightage institute has given that full weightage document I've shared with you. All right, on Telegram. So professional ethics you are going to give 4 hours properly, and I've given all the instructions that how you are supposed to do it. All right, please try to solve at least the module questions. All right, if you can. Okay, and if you can cover up past attempt questions, then also it is great. Ye 240 minutes ko if you take it to 300 minutes, that is 5 hours, it's okay, still fine. But I want you to be a complete expert over there. All right. I have my old revision lectures of May 23, this revision lecture and May 23 amendments, both of them taken together is the new syllabus professional ethics. Still, it does not cover it to only 12 points, 12 decisions of ethical standard board. All right. So apart from that, all the points still remain relevant. Now, what I want to say is that I'm trying to shoot new lectures for professional ethics also. All right, these 3-4 days I've ensured that I work for 18 hours. All right, so if at all I'm able to shoot a new lecture, you will love it, and I will try to upload it on YouTube also. All right, so I would request that please keep professional ethics for 6th May if you can. All right, and do not do it earlier, because for all other things I think I already have the revision lectures here and there. For professional ethics I will try to shoot the new one, but old one still remains relevant, don't worry about it. Okay, and even if you don't go through revision lectures for professional ethics, it is fine. You can just go through the clause line by line and stuff. All right, and whatever important markings you would have done while preparation, that is more than enough. Okay. Then again, 6th May, 90 minutes you will give to the chapter investigation, due diligence and forensic, for which again I am trying to shoot one revision lecture, but don't worry, I have already unlocked my fast track. Let me tell you, forensic is important for theory, by heart karna padta hai forensic. Alright. Whereas investigation and due diligence, I have written few things that are important over here, and even if you just finish module question bank, then it is fine. The statutory investigation question जो November 23 में आया था from section 210 to 216 and stuff, that they have given the marking that it is shifted to self-paced online module. So I don't think it remains relevant, and anyways it was asked in November 23, so the chances are less for identifying which type of statutory investigation it is. All right, but if you go through my fast track lectures which I've unlocked, then I've covered it over there at least. Okay, then we move ahead. 6th May, again for 90 minutes, chapter 4 essay you are going to do. Chapter 4, I know essay 315 is a little headache, I've written it over here also, but at least chapter 4 ka try to cover from the revision lectures, and module question solve karna is compulsory. I've given the revision lecture link over here. Alright, most of the revision lectures are also available in 100% English. Few lectures are not available because I am a single person trying to give as much segregated content as I can. Alright, but obviously I will also have some limitations over there. Okay, then 6th May, balance time. It is very important that you take a nice coffee break. All right, and after that you start with SQC1 and SA 220. All right, basically quality control chapter 1, for which I have separate lectures in English both versions. All right, and it is also important that you go through SA 210. Now listen to me, SA 210 is not printed in final CA module. However, it has large implication in SA 800 series, SRE, SA and SRS, and that is why आपके लिए important है that you have some knowledge of SA 210. So in a very fast speed, all right, you can go through my revision lecture of SA 210 over here. From this lecture, refer only SA 210. All right, now for some essays which are not covered over here, for example, like let us say SA 320 materiality. Okay, obviously sit with the list of essays. For the essays which are not covered up till now, please try to cover balance essays from my old revision lectures. Even if you hear it once, all right, then also it is fine. Don't try to be an extra super expert over there. All right, okay, so that finishes your 6th May. Now we come to 7th May. Okay, 7th May, first 240 minutes, 4 hours or so. All right, what you're going to do is you will finish SA 800 series, SRE, SAE and SRS. Alright, SA 800 series I already have revision lecture. SRE series, by the time I issue this video, I've already created the notes. Alright, and for sure for SAE and SRS, this I'm very much confident that I'm going to come out with a revision lecture for these points also. Alright, so keep it for 7th May, you will feel better. Okay, SRE, SA, SRS series, SA 800 series remains little important for first few attempts, although these standards were also there till May 19 attempt. From November 19 to November 23, then they were eliminated. Now till May 19, from this whole set they used to ask only one question. Alright, so I don't know how much important it will still remain for new syllabus, but yes, it is the first attempt where they are coming back, and whenever a superstar gives a comeback movie then in that case there can be some box office collection. Okay, so that is the reason that we keep it little important, but thoda fatafat you have to finish it off. Okay, now 150 minutes you will give for audit of banks and audit of NBFC. This 150 may go to 160, 180 also. All right, but when it comes to the important points, the NPA part of bank audit, Audit of various items which is given in bank audit. NBFC, the types and registration requirements of NBFC, and the module questions of both the topics. All right, this much at least you should be comfortable with, and bank audit revision lecture link I have given over here. Digital audit, SDG, ESG, the biggest problem is that it is very theory, and even institute has said that they are going to ask some theory questions also from here. And if you go through the weightage, then one short question is going to be there from digital audit. All right, and one small MCQ and there can be there from SDG, ESG. Then in that case, very simple school type technique, every concept 2 points only. All right, 2 to 3 points max. Okay, that is going to be your technique. And at least the module questions, all right, you're going to do it properly. Come on, you have the leave, you have the holiday, all right, and that is why we need to utilize that to the max possible extent. In the balance time for 7th May, you will go through CARO 2020, okay, and whatever is the remaining small syllabus here and there, you will finish it off. For CARO 2020, please ensure that हर एक clause number थोड़ा अच्छे से याद रखो, and for every clause पूरा language, entire statement, it is very difficult to by heart. All right, but at least the material part you are remembering it. Okay, for CARO 2020. And never try to do ABC analysis of CARO 2020. Even a small clause number can give you problems in exams. Although when we talk about very famous clause numbers, their favorite, it is clause 3, clause 7, clause 9, clause 11, clause 16, clause 21. All right, so normally these clause numbers are their favorite. However, it is very dangerous to do ABC analysis when it comes to CARO 2020. Okay, and clause number padte don't forget to read the applicability part also of CARO. All right, I'm trying to give a very crisp lecture on CARO. I've started many revision notes. I don't know how many I'll be able to complete, but fingers crossed, I'll be there. All right, and I'll try my level best for you. Okay, then when the exam day comes, when the D day comes, you are going to remain completely confident. Okay, and you are going to finish off the RTP, MTP both the versions, MTP1, MTP2 both. All right, and entire subject case scenarios which are given behind every chapter. All right, you will finish them off. Agar aapne padte if you have finished the case scenarios, then great. All right, otherwise up till here you will have to do it. Then you will sit with all the essay numbers, professional ethics clause numbers, CARO numbers and stuff, and you will just look at the title. Okay, so that you are clear that okay, these are the title references that you are supposed to give, because even the title references and stuff are fetching 1 mark in exams. All right, so this is your exam day planner. I'll be giving you separate video on how to attempt the paper in that particular slot of 3 hours. Okay, all the very best. God bless you. My all in-house students have my number. They can call me at 3 a.m. also. Only if I'm not besides my phone, then I may not respond, but you can still WhatsApp it to me. Maybe because I'm shooting revision lecture also. For the non-TA students, you can download the mobile app, all right, from my website, and you can put the message on the chat box. I'm going to ensure that I don't sleep even for 3 hours, all right, and I'm there with you throughout. Okay, so all the very best. Stay confident. We can really tackle it. I hope that I have tried my level best to help you. You can share this channel and this whole ecosystem of the Audit Academy with others. Let others also take benefit of it. Come on, help your friends. Sharing is caring, and the more you share, you're going to get lots and lots of blessings, which will at the end of the day help you in your exams. All the very best. See you, chartered accountants. See you very soon.